ultra-fresh ceviches and Mexican street corn, creamy, dreamy smoked guacamole, and some of the best tacos around. For a taste of Mexico right in our own backyard, it's time to visit Cosmica. Located in Boston's South End, Cosmica is the latest installment from veteran restaurateur Jack Barty, who brought us neighborhood institutions like the Beehive. In his latest project, he wanted to take all of the flavors of Mexico to the South End.
Mexico has one of the great cuisines in the world. Super flavorful, it's got a great spice to it, very approachable food, it's casual, it's quick. I think it covers all the bases what people are looking for right now.
And when he wanted the cuisine to be as inspired as the atmosphere, he called on Chef Colton Coburn Wood.
Colton is the real deal. He's incredibly talented. He has a passion for Mexican cuisine, day in and day out, works hard. The food means everything to him, and it shows on the plate.
After you've ordered a round of some of Cosmica's tasty cocktails, it's time to get some apps for the table. And nothing starts a Mexican meal quite like nacho chips, with dips like the house queso spiked with chorizo and chilies.
If you're a dip person, we got the dips going on here.
And for a hint of smoke for your chip, add some of Cosmica's guacamole.
We smoke jalapenos. It gets this big pow of flavor, and the cheese on top adds a salty richness to it. And then we're putting toasted pepitas on there as well, and that kind of adds a crunchy, earthy thing, but it's mostly about the smoked jalapenos. It really is. We serve it with our house-made tortilla chips. You won't want to stop eating them. Everybody's always ordering extra chips.
There are twists on Mexican classics like street corn, except here it's served off the cob, a dish inspired by the chef's trips to Oaxaca.
I had esquites there in the town square. It's so elegant. You don't have to deal with getting all that stuff in between your teeth. It's gonna satisfy your elote, your street corn craving, but it's just a little more delicate.
There are light and lovely ceviches like this one, including fresh tuna, apples, pears, and jicama, or the spicy shrimp rojo ceviche, spiked with tomato, red onion, cilantro, lime, and tequila. And if you like quesadillas, you're going to love the quesabirria.
It's essentially spicy stewed lamb in a quesadilla that's seared on the plancha until it gets really crispy and golden, and it's served alongside some really spicy, kind of tangy lamb broth. So you can dip that in there. It's awesome. It's like it's like my dream.
Having grown up on the West Coast, Colton spent a lot of time dreaming about bringing proper tacos to New England, and he has done just that, each one made with the best tortillas around.
They're great. They're like the real thing. You can see little bits of corn in it. You're getting something that's wholesome and something that's nutritious. They're perfect for like 3 or 4 bites, exactly kind of what you want for a taco. Each bite is one of the best bites you've had.
So you can opt for a veggie taco, loaded up with spice-rubbed vegetables, caramelized onions, and a pumpkin seed salsa, or get your meat on with this brisket taco.
We rub it in this really amazing rub. It has a lot of dried chilies, Mexican spices, and then the real kicker is when we confit it in beef fat. So of course that puts a lot of richness in there. Paired with that corn tortilla, it's lights out.
Equally as tasty is the tempura battered fish taco topped with a raw salsa verde, or the nostalgic 70s taco.
It's kind of like if you grew up in the suburbs and mom used to bring home the old El Paso taco kits, and then we're putting some really great Vermont sharp cheddar on top, and then pico de gallo, the just like chunky red salsa, chopped lettuce, onions, crema, which is just like sour cream but better, and salt and vinegar potato chips to top it off. So if you want to reminisce, have that nostalgia, this is definitely a taco to order, and it's probably going to be better than mom's.
If a taco just won't cut it, consider ordering one of Cosmica's bowls.
Because sometimes tacos just aren't enough, but I think it's more for people who want a bigger portion. The chicken is so great, I think, because it has this ancho yuca mash on the bottom, which is very cheesy. We put Chihuahua cheese in it, so it's melty and gooey, kind of like mashed potatoes. And then the chicken is seared and cooked in a salsa verde, and we put some really nice pickled veg on there, and then those salt and vinegar chips to give it that crunchy thing. It's amazing.
And whether you opt for the tacos, bowls, apps, or drinks, for a fantastic taste south of the border in the South End, head to Cosmica.